Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And the Invite League clans have officially been released for Season 6, so you don't want to miss this. Alright, before I jump into the video, I want to make sure you guys have subscribed down below. All you guys got to do is make sure you click that red box down there and make sure it says subscribe. You guys can also turn on the bell, the notifications, because I do upload every single day for you. So hopefully you guys have done that. If you guys do enjoy the videos, feel free to hit the like button. Just leave some comments down below. I do get to them and read them. And more than likely, I will respond to any of your questions. But anyways, let's get into some of the invite clans that have officially now been released, so we know who's playing in Season 6. I'll also be doing some farming raids towards the end of this video, so if you want to watch some of that, feel free to skip forward for that part. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of Season 6 for the Invite League. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the minimum breakdown for Champions War League Invite League. Well, if you take a look, it's only going to be Town Hall 12, Town Hall 11, and Town Hall 10, so that doesn't change. All the leagues in Champions War League are going to be Town Hall 10 and above. No more Town Hall 9s. But if we look at this, there's going to be 6 Town Hall 12s, 16 Town Hall 11s, and 18 Town Hall 10s. That's going to be the minimum breakdown. They can run more of each one of those town halls, but that's the minimum that they have to run. So that's going to be very heavy, some awesome action, and I can't wait for the amount of 12v12 attempts in this league, so I'm super excited for that. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the clans that are going to be participating. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the clans that are going to be returning to the Invite League. These are the clans that were in the previous season, and these are the clans that you saw compete in season number 5. So the first one for the best record in the regular season was WHF. WHF will be returning. They have been invited back, so I will be competing with WHF, so I am very happy about that. Then we have One Hive, who finished 8-3. They will be returning as well. Then we have DLZ, who also finished 8-3. They'll be back for season number 6. Then we have Bye Forever, who did lose to Bangladesh in the finals, and that was an amazing war. Then we have Jayoff, who also will be back. They finished 6-5 on the season. They didn't make the playoffs. And then we also have One Hive Genesis, 5-6 on the season. But if you're going to be asking, Carbon, where is Bangladesh? Where's Spartan's Legacy? Well, surprising enough, they both retired. I was not expecting any of that. They retired from the competitive scene, so they will not be participating in season number 6, but a lot of their players have gone to a lot of these clans that will be making up their roster spots, and they will be competing, but as a whole, Spartan's Legacy and Bangladesh will not be in season number 6. All right, so as you saw, those 6 clans were the ones returning from season number 5. Now we have to make up those other 10 clans, and who are they? Well, let's go and take a look. These are the winners from the other leagues. So the first one is Independence. They won Champions War League Light League, and they finished 10-1 on the regular season. Then we also have Syria Paradise, who won Champions War League Rising, and they were 9-2 on the season. And then finally, we have Power COC, who won Premier, and they were 9-1-1 on the season. So congrats to all these clans for winning their leagues and also accepting the invitation to invite. All right, so now that we've taken a look at 9 clans that have officially been invited to play in Season 6, we have 5 clans that have moved up from Premier. And so let's go ahead and take a look at those. So the first one that has moved up from Premier is Crunch Time. So Crunch Time finished 10-1 in the season. They didn't win Premier. Power COC did, but they did very well in the regular season. Then the next one moving up is Dutch Force, who finished 9-2. They did a wonderful job. Very excited to war against them. And then we also have Jessimek, who finished 7-4. Then we have Hrvatska, who were 6-4-1. And then finally, we have King Jeffrey, who finished 6-5, but did lose to Power COC in the finals for Premier. So they did a wonderful job coming back and going throughout the whole playoffs and getting to the grand finals, but ended up falling up very short there. They almost did win Premier. But this is 5 more clans here, and then that leaves us with 2 left. And who are those final 2 clans that are going to be joining Invite? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. The first one is going to be Warzone 68. So this is technically not a completely new clan to the Invite League because they were in a previous season. They just weren't in Season 5. So Warzone 68 is back. They're going to be participating as the 15th clan here. And then number 16 is going to be GS. And a lot of the members in GS were also in Crazy Monkey, so they're kind of like a family clan there. So Crazy Monkey is no longer going to be participating, but GS will be taking that spot. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at all the clans here, and this is the full listing, all 16 clans. So we got Buy Forever, WHF, One Hive, DLZ, which is Dark Looter Z, J-Off, and One Hive Genesis. They're all the returning clans. Then we have Power COC, Independence, Saria Paradise, who won their leagues. And then we have King Jeffrey, Jessamic, Dutch Force, Crunch Time, Hrvatska, who moved up from Premier to Invite. And then we have Warzone 68 and GS. So I'm really excited. Hopefully these clans play out throughout the whole season. I know there might be some instances where clans retire. Unfortunately, that does happen. But if we have the full schedule, all 16 clans stay for the whole time, that will make for some very fun wars. I'm excited for Season 6. Are you guys excited? What do you guys think about the clans listed here? Do you guys want to see any specific matchups? Maybe we have a matchup of Buy Forever versus DLZ, a rematch of the quarterfinals. Maybe we have a King Jeffrey versus Power COC rematch of the Premier Finals. There's so many different possibilities here. One Hive versus One Hive Genesis. We can have WHF versus J-Off, who did beat us last year in the regular season. It could be WHF versus GS, who has a lot of members from Crazy Monkey who beat us in the playoffs. So I'm excited for a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different matchups. We don't know the full schedule yet for Season 6, but once that does come out, I will also bring that to you guys. But yeah, I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. And so now let's go ahead and get into some raids that we covered since we covered the Champions War League Season 6 here. All right, so let's go ahead and actually farm on our 11 here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a base. We got the Electron cooked up, so I got 3 hounds. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a good base here and see what I can do with my 11. And once I find a good match, I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so let's see what we can do on this base with R11. It's got about 500,000 loot on each for gold and elixir. Queen is right there with the eagle. Can we actually reach the eagle right there? We might, but let's see. I'm going to drop my heroes right there anyways, and then the Stone Slammer can directly target, let's say, that air defense. So let's see, because that's where the Stone Slammer has to go in. So we'll go ahead and drop the king right here, and then the queen right behind him. Okay, so King's going to walk around. That's perfectly fine. And then we'll have to see where the Stone Slammer is going to go. Okay, so the King's walking around. Cannon is upgrading, so that should be fine. Warden is on air. So let's see if we can actually end up targeting that, let's see, that air defense with the Stone Slammer. I want to see what the Queen ends up actually having, what she can grab. She'll grab the mortar, so that will be fine. We'll pop the King ability here. And then this is where I want to direct target the air defense here. Okay, so looks good. I want to pop the ability to grab that Wiz Tower. And so, okay, let's go ahead and drop that. Pop the ability. And, okay, so it's going over there. Let's go ahead and drop the balloon there. Okay, so now I know for sure it's going to go into that air defense, so that's looking good. And then we'll go ahead and drop the Rage, and then we'll drop a Clone spell right there on top of it. So, cloned up, grabs the Eagle, no problem. And then now let's go ahead and fly. Let's see, the Sweeper is upgrading right there. E-Drag's going to take out a ton of value. Let's go ahead and fly right there. Fly into that. Drop a lava hound. That's looking pretty good. We'll drop some minions right there to take that out. Drop the next hound. Direct target each one of these defenses. Go ahead and grab the warden down. Let's go ahead and fly my way through there. And then we'll go ahead and drop that there and just move away, move around kind of in a like clockwise formation. Usually that's the best thing to do with Lalo or any type of Lalo is you want to try to move around in counterclockwise or clockwise formation because that's the best way to kind of group up and then obviously have your Lava Hounds lead the charge. And if you can, try to get like the certain amount of balloons per defense. Let's say it's 3 or 4 you need to one drop the defenses, and it works the best doing that. So there we go. Let's go ahead and grab some goblins, put that down, some archers, and that should easily be the triple. I mean, it's obviously a farming base, pretty simple, so no worries about that. But now that's with my 11. Now let's go ahead and see what I can do with my Town Hall 12. Pretty simple here, but let's see what we can do with the maxed out Town Hall 12. So we found some loot here. We got a base that has the queen up. So a lot of the bases I was searching didn't have the queen up necessarily. We can reach the Town Hall if we walk the queen down this way. If we break into the Town Hall and jump, that could be a good option. But obviously there are a lot of single target inferno. So I'm going to try to send the E-Drag over here. Maybe I can set the funnel with a wizard like right about here. Yeah, so a wizard right there. Let's go ahead and drop a balloon. Let's see. If I drop the balloon E-Drag right here, I won't be able to skip onto that. So let's go ahead and drop a balloon E-Drag right here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, so there's that. I want to know what that essentially could get me. Let's see if we can get this funnel set. E-Drag should skip onto that. Can the E-Drag get at least one more shot off? Okay, so it did, but not necessarily going to take anything down. Alright, so let's see what I can do with my queen. So I'm going to try to start the queen like right here. And let's try to do the P.E.K.K.A. right there. See what my P.E.K.K.A. can grab. So let's go ahead and drop the healers right here. And hopefully this P.E.K.K.A. walks exactly where I need him to go. So we're going to go ahead and drop the wall wrecker right here. Let's see. So the P.E.K.K.A., the king right here. Let's go ahead and drop the warden right behind the queen, just like that. I do have a poison spell. I do have a jump spell for right inside here, the base. So we're going to go ahead and get everything down here. Move it into the base. Going to go ahead and rage them all up just like this. Through the town hall. Let's see if we can get them going. We got to use that warden ability for the town hall. Kick a bomb. That's looking good. Everything's okay. Oh my god, that's a lot of okay, we're gonna have to pop a lot of giant bombs there. We're gonna have to pop the ability. Let's see, did I lose all my healers there? Let's see where they're going. So there seems to be jumping on the other side, on the outside of the base, which I didn't necessarily expect to see. Let's see, these bowlers are gonna go down pretty quickly to the core. Let's see where they're gonna walk. I can't really use the rage spell on them. Let's go ahead and drop a wizard up top. Let's see, can the queen reach that multi-target inferno? I don't think so. So we'll drop some hogs for it and see if they can get inside. But we only have 45 seconds. This isn't going to be good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop the rage spell right here and then drop some hogs to direct target that air defense. Queen already popped ability, so I can't do anything there. We're going to pretty much drop a heal spell right here for the hogs. And yeah, we definitely won't get this. We'll drop another rage. They ran on the outside, unfortunately. And yeah, 85%. I think we would get this with time. 10 seconds. But we won't have the time. 93. 94. Did we get the loot? Well, at least we got all the loot. 96%. Hey, we were able to turn it around to a 96%. I don't know. It definitely, I've tried this strategy a couple times, several times actually, on a lot of bases that have all like single target infernos. And for some reason, it's like the P.E.K.K.A.s and everything, obviously single target wrecks through the P.E.K.K.A.s, but they just burns through this strategy really quickly. So usually the multi-target infernos, all three multis, is the best way, is the best basis to hit essentially with this, to give you the best shot at getting that triple. So as you guys see, I did have a couple attacks there, just at my 11 and my 12. I'm just kind of just messing around. Obviously, I've done quite a bit of ground attacks here on my 12. Nothing all too much. Obviously, just trying to get a handle of it, and obviously learn and try to adapt as you saw. That's the biggest thing that I need to learn is how to adapt to, let's say something's going wrong. You gotta drop a jump spell here. You gotta drop a rage spell here, and you gotta try to keep them going inside the base, and find the right base. Is essentially the hardest thing to do. When I'm starting to see a lot of single targets, I will, let's say, go to like a Lalo, or let's say a drag bat, because it works pretty well. Like bat spells work pretty well on single targets. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. I covered a bunch of the CWL Invite clans that were announced and went over each one of them. And I'm excited for Season 6 that will be coming up in March. Don't know the exact schedule yet, but the official listing was just released, and obviously did some farming at the end there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe down below for the daily content. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Carbonfin signing out. Peace.